Hi, Mr. Allen. How are you? Thank you for spending your time to do this interview.
Hi, Lily. I am fine. You are welcome. It is my pleasure to do so.
All right, Mr. Allen. Can you explain briefly about Grab Malaysia Company?
Sure. Grab is a Singapore-based transportation network company. During 2012, Anthony Tan and Tan Hui Ling had launched the ride-hailing app called MeTaxi in Malaysia, also known as Grab Taxi in other countries. The company was originally founded in Malaysia, but later moved the headquarters to Singapore. In 2016, the company was rebranded to Grab.
What are the steps that your company used to evaluate your employees' performance and how you implement those steps?
For your information, we use 4 steps in evaluating employees' performance. First step is goal review. In this stage, employees' goals that were established last year will be reviewed by the manager at the end of each year. It is to make sure whether they are on track with accomplishing these goals. Secondly, employees' self-evaluation and future goal setting. This means employees complete self-evaluation and rate their performance of job responsibilities and achievement of last year's goals. Employees and manager are also required to set new goals for the next year that need to be achieved by employees. Next step is manager evaluates employee and conducts one-on-one meetings. Manager will review employees' self-evaluation and give the rating and will also review the set goals for the year ahead and give comments. Employees then will meet manager on scheduled one-on-one meeting and managers will comment on the success of employees' performance of job responsibilities, achievement of goals and will discuss the goals for the next year. Lastly, human resource decision making. Human resource will decide if employees will receive pay raise or promotion.
Can you tell me why is it important to implement all of those steps?
Of course, Lily. I believe those steps help us to determine whether employees are able to meet the goals. At the same time to align their self-achievement and development with company's goals. We also want to make sure that the task given to employees has positive or negative impacts on their performance.
Oh, I see. Let's proceed to the next question. What kind of legal guidelines that you use for your employees' evaluation and how do you apply it?
We make sure that the performance evaluation is related to the job and the managers that evaluate must be able to observe the employee's behavior. The managers must also be trained to use the evaluation form correctly.
What is your action if your employees are dissatisfied with their performance evaluation?
Managers will listen to their feedback and clarify on what and how can they improve. Managers should also tell them what the employees' weaknesses are and make sure they know their responsibilities. Managers will tell their expectations from the employees in their positions. Not just that, managers will also ask on what and how the department can help them and what can they provide for the employees.
All right. What type of performance evaluation that you focused on in your company and how do you apply it?
In this company we use self-evaluation and manager evaluation. In self-evaluation we let employees rate their performance of job responsibilities and achievement of last year's goals. They also need to set new goals that employees want to achieve in the following year. In manager evaluation, managers will give their own rating to the self-evaluation made by the employees and then give their own rating. They will also conduct a one-on-one meeting to further elaborate on the review.
Let's move to the next question. Do you use 360-degree evaluation from outsiders, and how do you let other people evaluate your employees?
Oh, yes. We received feedbacks from our customers through application. They can rate our employees through it.
From the managerial side, how do managers should keep performance records and review them?
Managers keep the performance records in soft copy and also hard copy saved at the office so they can recognize the problems and look on how to fix them and also look on the positive reviews of the employee. Managers also keep the records so they know which employee and when will they get promoted.
How frequently the evaluation are to be conducted and who will conduct them?
We conduct once a year at the end of each year to evaluate their performance on job responsibilities and achievement of goals, and this evaluation will be conducted managers of each department.
What are the standards of the performance in the organization?
Efficiency, managing skills and time management.
Is there any errors throughout the performance evaluations? If yes, how do you overcome it?
If there are any errors, we will overcome them by making sure the managers that are given the responsibilities to evaluate employees are well trained and not be biased on specific employees. We also make sure these evaluations are reviewed based on employees' whole year performance and not only on recent performance.
Can you share with us what type of performance evaluation method do you use? Is it trait, behavioral, or result method, and why do you use this method?
Yes, sure. We used result method because employees tend to get more feedbacks and rate according to their work performances from customer rather than other employees in the organizations.
Last but not least, what are the steps that you use to evaluate your employees' performance appraisal, and how do you implement it?
Through evaluation form provided by manager for each department and evaluated at the end of each year. In this way we can keep records of employees' performances so managers can review them time by time.
Thank you, Mr. Allen. It was a pleasure meeting you. We received many great contents to make use for our project. All the best in your future endeavors.
Thank you for the opportunity given to us. I hope this may help you and your team in any possible ways.